right, good afternoon, good morning, good whatever it is for you. Uh, Welcome to another edition of the Mario 3 Randomizer Tournament. We have a week 2 matchup between one of our longtime veterans and a relative newcomer going head to head in week 2 of the Swiss match. We have RaikouRider, our veteran, on the left, and WilliamInTX on the right, which should be a entertaining match. I'm Pro8007, happy to be joining you here as always, and with me today is Dust Minion. Welcome.
Hello, hello. Good to be here, commentating with you and with all you in the chat. Yes. While we wait for a feed to show up, let's go over what's happening right now. So far these two runners are at 0-2, and yeah, they're at 0-2. They'll either be 2-0. They'll be either 2-2, 0-4, or not.
Or 1 and
Well,
3 if we have a split, yeah.
yeah. So in regards to the flags, they are the same as they have been, except we did make one change to accommodate the newcomers to this randomizer. The one change is that now the Toad houses, they stay around, so they could stock up on some goodies if they really wanted to, but the time it takes to get the item is still the same as it normally is. So
Right. Yeah,
other,
and yeah, we're also going to be seeing all the tiles on the screen. As we have 9 extra tiles here for levels, and that is going to affect some of their strategies as they're going forward. And with the end game now revolving around hammer locks possibly being on the final screen toward Bowser, our runners may be trying to hoard those hammers. So we'll see how this goes as far as what they do as far as execution is concerned.
and there's plenty more flags that are, some are worth getting into, some aren't really. They're mostly like the same as we've gotten used to in the past few years. But one in particular that we do like to mention is the shuffling of the Koopalings. They're no longer locked to their original world, so we could see Wendy in Iceland, for example.
Right. Yeah. So just because it's in World 6 does not mean it'll be Lemmy. It could be any one of the 7 Koopa kids. So our runners will have to kind of keep that in mind. It generally doesn't play too much of a role, but it can throw the runner off if they're not kind of keeping track, if not using their tracker and they're just kind of going with the flow.
Raikou is loading it into the console now. We apologize for the delay, folks. Some outside influence. Yeah, outside influence. That's all we can really say.
Yeah,
But
we're
he has ready up now, and I can go ahead and open the gates for them. His stream will catch up and show us.
yeah.
In the meantime, what's our first world going to be?
We've already got the clamor for RWO.
I'm thinking World 6.
6, eh? I'll say 4.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah. All right.
and uh, and his capture card is still dying, unfortunately. So you'll have to bear with us on that one, or well, him, I should say.
Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah, won't be long. There it goes.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Lead off with World 2, and we're already seeing, a triple forter right off the bat.
Oh, not the best start.
No. And those disco waffles, they can get you if you're not careful. And they certainly got William. So we're going to need a few seconds just to get everything up in sync.
Yep. There we go.
Yes. So yeah, that early death has given Raikou the early advantage.
Yeah, but if William can hang on to this flower, he should have an easier time with Boom Boom.
Right. So we're looking for that fort. Going to break the lock next to the Boom Boom or to the Hammer Bro, and we've got super tanks. So we could have 3 straight forced draws here. We have 3 forts right off the bat, and that's not what you typically see.
Yeah, that's a first for me, honestly. Just the opening stage, 3 forts right there. Have fun.
Yeah. Well, luckily, the little hiccup with William notwithstanding, we've gotten 2 fairly gentle forts, and yep, all 3 are required.
Wow.
So our runners getting put through the ringer early, but luckily as I said, they got 3 of the gentler forts overall in terms of time and effort. Raikou's gonna keep going small here.
Yeah, I mean, door number 5, there's an opportunity for a power-up, and it can be a star, and you just have enough time to get to Boom Boom before it wears off.
William ran into...
Oh no! He overshot his, walking.
Yeah, he got a little too enthusiastic there, so the World 3 run continues in Desert with 3-6.
Oh, nice. Oh, no!
So, Raikou gonna have to be a little careful here. William is better suited now for what comes ahead. Luckily, it's just a one-hitter quitter on Boom Boom in 3F1. Alright, so next up is 7-3.
And no chain stars here. Not this time.
Now, this is definitely a good stage where you can really take advantage of the layout and get some P-speed strats going. Raikou's starting to employ... Oh, Raikou unfortunately had it and lost it.
Ugh. Ironically, the last patch of enemies at the end is actually probably the most dangerous part, because it can be something really bad.
Okay, so one more stage after this, because of where the pipes are. And just a music box from the Hammer Bro, and we got 7-8 as our final gatekeeper, and Raikou's gonna fly over.
Got probably the best power for that, because he can just skip that skip the alley.
Yeah, it's avoided Piranha Alley. and he was going to take that pipe, even though Boom Boom is not really a danger because of where he was when it spawned, but no need to deal with it if you don't have to. One thing we'll see here that's fairly likely to happen is our runners are probably going to go for that second Hammer Bro. Reason being because hammers and clouds have excuse me, greater significance.
And yep, Secret Bro.
The number of Hammer Bros in a world are randomized. Oh no, William taking a death there. Went right off the edge. It's going in small. Interesting.
He didn't use all his. I mean, I know he used a power up for.
He hasn't used all of them. Well, he's got a good pattern there. Oh, he had it. He had it. Okay, there it is. So, World 7 airship is our first one. We'll see which Koopa Kid shows up. William getting hit by the piranha, trying to course correct so he doesn't land in.
What's in this box? Hammer suit. Okay.
Nice. So 524 for Raikou, and it was Morton, so vanilla Koopa Kid, so.
I land next, and there's only 1-4 we see. So it's a force draw.
It is, and only one pipe there, so whatever is up top is going to be determining the rest of this. So this will be interesting. So we're gonna have 2 pipes plus the tower, and whatever else the seed decides to throw up there.
Yeah, but if there's only one pipe, if there's only one pipe here, then it doesn't really matter if it's Paradox Pipe or not.
No. Alright, so
5F2.
So William is going to be about a minute and a half behind, but Raikou with an unforced error there in 5F2. Now, it is worth noting,
nice, William.
Yeah, hammers do take down the Koopa Kids, and you just saw their effectiveness right there. It's a nice little touch, but it does help. Raikou playing it fairly safe here. Needed all 5 hits there, so if William actually holds on to his hammer suit, that'll help him with the Boom Boom fight.
But
not
still
interested in. Right, Raiku's still not interested in the. Oh no, he should have. Okay, well, maybe he goes for the coin ship, but he could have taken the other pipe to Paradox Pipe and skipped this stage altogether. But 2-5, but he also now has the ability to get that hammer, or to get that coin chip.
True.
I don't know if
William,
that was...
hang on this... Aww!
He lost it. Just a little too quick there. Alright, so we got 4-1. So, pretty easy going there for Raikou as he finishes off essentially World 5 here. We'll see what William decides to do. Is he going to go for the Hammer Bro? He is. He's got a star, so this will be pretty basic. So let's see if he gets anything good out of this.
Yes.
We got a Vanilla World 5 airship. Which Koopa Kid is it? It's Lemmy.
Lemmy from Motorhead. Here we go. And
well.
So some interesting science I discovered recently. If with hammers being able to damage Koopalings, that also means you're able to destroy the circus balls, Wendy's rings, even Bowser's fireballs. The thing about the projectiles from Wendy and Lemmy is that they can still respawn projectiles if you are able to take one out. They can still only have 3 on screen at a time.
Yeah. So we have 2 pipes up front here, and alright, well we found our hammer. Or we found our spot. It's a 2-forter. So Raikou is gonna do some recon here, and well, he should have gone with the other pipe. But that aside, this isn't a bad play. William gets the wand at 10:14, so he's about a minute back. So he did get some time back, successfully using Paradox Pipe.
Yep, he did the thing you said. Yeah.
So we'll see how he plays World 3. Got a blooper chain. Trying to feint him, and finally does, but loses his power up in the process. So William, unfortunately, no hammer either. So
they both skipped that boat that might have had the hammer.
Yeah. Okay, William is doing this. Is going to be a little faster on the route here. Raikou's in trouble. Okay, he's out of it. But look at that, they're now caught up.
Yep.
So yeah, so those little imprecisions by Raikou have allowed William to close the distance despite some of his early hiccups.
Sub and F2, hello.
And we all know what that means. The other fort's 7F1 most likely. Assuming we get to see it. Raikou, little. Oh no! His jumping was really all over the place there. He was really having a hard time finding a rhythm for himself, and yeah, eventually it caught up to him.
Yeah, so we're dead even now.
Yeah, William just slightly ahead. William losing Raccoon Mario. Let's see if he gets it back off this power-up. Nope. No pole vault jump for either of them, sadly.
Of course there'd be dry bones there.
Yeah, you just have to brute force his way through it.
It's only 2 hits.
Okay, so alright, so he knows that we've got the answer, but William is going to help himself to another Hammer Bro, and assuming he doesn't get stun locked, which he did. He got rid of one, but he's got to be... He's really going to have to go for it here and just jump... William, you gotta... He just kept stalling and stalling and stalling, and eventually he's gonna hit you.
Well, this bro better have something good.
He did it again. He did the same thing twice. That's a tricky bit of timing, and okay, there it is.
What, bros? Music box.
Of course it wasn't worth the effort.
Ranked!
Yeah. Raikou back in front. We got a vanilla Wendy as our second vanilla Koopa Kid.
And on World 4 Airship, she likes this one a lot. I don't know why.
1407 for Raikou, so back in front. So William, okay, he doesn't know that he doesn't go in for P-speed strats here. But just we'll have access to 2 power.
Hammer
We got a
suit
hammer.
from Peach.
Ooh, that's not nice.
Ugh.
He might have to do this. This could be a forced draw. Depends how many forks.
No, it's a double forter.
That's not exactly encouraging either, though. That both forts are in awkward positions.
Yeah, and one of them's a dud, at least.
Right. Now, I kind of see where Raikou's going with this, because the way the route is right now, you're going to have to play some of this anyways. So, it's really just a simple question at this point of which fort are you going to gamble on, but it's probably equidistant. I think it's about equal amount of levels. No.
William's going for it.
Yeah, okay. It is equal, all things considered. It's an extra stage and a fort, no matter which way you go. After this. Because this is all forced. Now we get to the coin flip. So, Raikou had 3-9. Raikou had 7-4. Williams got 3-9. Just about finished with it.
There's a hand stage.
Alright, well. So, best case scenario for Raikou here, this pays off anyways because he gets a good item. If this is ultimately... Actually, if this is ultimately incorrect, it would actually benefit him, but it doesn't actually, because that is a mushroom. Alright, here we go.
Alright. Long fort versus not as long fort.
Oh, yeah, 2 fort is definitely the longer of the two. 6F2, Sand's tail can be a bit of a slog as well.
Uh-oh.
So,
okay.
Yeah, he's got his tail back, so we got 2, 3, 4, a 5-hitter.
Okay. Who won the coin flip? Raikou!
Raikou gets it correct. And we welcome the guest party from Angelic Jade 14 stream. Welcome, everybody.
Hello. We've just hit the halfway point of game 1.
So this hammer bro gives out a leaf. Yeah, so Raikou is definitely in control right now.
Yeah, because that was a huge coin flip.
Well, that's an extra 2 stages for William. Got a thick Ludwig. Trying to get the fire kill on Luddy, but we'll have to settle for just, hitting him on the head.
Alright, so what we have left is grass, ice, pipes. And the triple forter has already been seen. It was right at the start.
Right. So we still have two 2-forters and a 1-forter left.
Yep. Well, that's a 2-forter.
Yep, and... Okay, so, well, we already know this is not the answer, because of, 1 fort can never, be responsible for completing a world.
Yeah, because of logic assumes you always go for the item, and going for the item does not break the lock upon completion.
Right. Now, that said, it can't impede your progress. World 2, notably, it can be dicey.
Yeah. The fort itself can block the path. The block associated with cannot.
Ooh, 7-6. So,
Oh
actually,
my.
as it turns out, this is an extra stage for Raikou, so in actuality, playing the other tile would have been faster, but most likely, unless we get something horrible like Atlantis.
Okay, that was single-digit attempts, at least.
Yeah.
It's about the best you can hope for.
The clips, yeah, can be, you know, you can have it right, but the game doesn't want to don't want to give it to you sometimes. Alright, so 4F2 now. After surviving the 7-6 gauntlet.
There we go. As a reminder, that rock is no longer breakable. We took that flag set out for this year's flag sets.
Yeah, we're already given enough bones for the runners. We had to take one back.
It was too powerful.
Alright, so 2-1. William's going to be about 3 minutes back at this point.
World 5 is kind of a no man's land in terms of, is it worth to get this item at this point or not?
I would say it is, just because they haven't been getting very much to begin with. So, yeah, this is definitely a case where I would use the item.
Alright, well, let's see what prize we get. It was a leaf. And that was a hammer from Peach.
Right. So, William is gonna opt for said hammer right now. And there's another hammer, so this...
Oh, wow!
This might pay off, actually.
Yeah, because ice and pipes are coming up.
Right, and we also have World 8, and... who knows?
Yeah, so though, very timely.
Yeah, so this gives the edge back. This actually kind of levels it out a little bit, but it is going to be dependent on the end game. Oh, he's not going to go for it. Okay, well now he realizes what it is. Like, no. Okay, well this...
8-2, not great.
No. He does actually employ the P-switch, which you don't see very often.
Oh, it worked.
It did.
Okay, we see one fort so far.
Right, nice.
Oh.
And, well... Oh...
Wow,
well,
walking away from it.
Okay, well, he knows where it is, but... No, it's a
he has to play it anyway.
Okay, so moot point. Playing that hammer bro might not have been a bad idea, but
Air Force. It is the same every time. Nothing really changes other than the fact there's no more auto-scroll, which, people are split on whether it makes it harder or not. I'm in the camp of taking away the auto-scroll actually makes the stage harder.
A little bit, but it's not terrible. It's just a different set of movement you have to get used to.
It's just like when you're racing. When you're racing, it just means you're speeding and you're opening yourself up for mistakes and. Ah!
I found a night. Oh, William taking a hit there to the jumping hammer, bro. Oh.
Well, this pipe one was kind of free.
Yeah, and even freer. It's just the lost levels, and we are out of here. Just waterfall, and we are out of here.
Wait, 3 hammers? Did Peach give him another one? 1, 2.
It was under your impression only had 2.
William's about to get a second.
Now he has 3 hammers.
Okay, there it is. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he has
4 hammers. So it was
Wow.
another Peach letter that had a hammer.
Well, now he's can be pretty freewheeling on his hammers in World 6, and there's really no reason not to use them.
Yeah, just go ham.
Exactly, and leave 2. You can use 2 pretty safely, without really having to worry too much about repercussions. If the map allows it, of course. So about a world difference now as William just finished off Iggy.
And Raikou takes out Roy, who might not have been our boy. I didn't count how many hits he was.
Alright,
Now,
well,
Bowser does give you an item.
There's one map right away, so... Oh,
7-5! You have a cloud, don't you, Raikou?
William does. Raikou doesn't. William got that cloud from Skyland.
Yeah, you went for the secret bro.
Oh, and Raikou taking a hit there to the angry sun.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't secret with the hat. It was that one bro in Sky.
Yeah, the one on the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, so Raikou's taking care of Angry Sun, but he's still got about half a stage. He's got about 2/3 of the stage to get through.
Oh, William clouded the fort. That might have been a mistake.
Yes, it was.
It's a bridge.
That's unfortunate on his part. Yeah.
Yeah, he could have used that for this.
Raikou's, I think, was hoping to get rid of Paragoomba, but he ain't coming down. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Okay, well, okay, should be fine. Okay, got rid of him.
Those
Or at
kinds of
least
logs seem to always get runners sometimes.
Yeah. I mean,
There we go. Okay, 4 or 5 next. Oh dear.
it should be alright.
Yeah. Now this will be a decision for William. He might choose to music box this. Oh, never mind. He's not.
Well, hammer was kind of useless there, but you know. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's gonna burn his
Now
second
this
hit.
is the hammer.
Right. 6-8 with Angry Sun.
And Sun is gone. Unlike Boss Bass and the mini boss, the Sun doesn't come back.
No.
Now William has 4 hammers.
And Raikou helping himself to a 5-up. Surprised you played the 4th there, but okay.
Well, there's still
Regular
the
state-
chance that unless there were exactly 2 locks we passed by, there's a chance that a bridge is out here.
No, this is only a 2-4. We already saw both locks. One was up front, one was the one Raikou broke, so...
Okay, so yeah, so we're done here.
Yeah. So William, at 30-33, he's over 4 minutes behind. He does have a chance to close the distance a little bit, but he's going to need some help.
Yeah, and he used that cloud, which would have helped him for 7-5.
Unfortunately, yeah, that was just one of those things where you kind of just jump in a little too far ahead, and yeah, that did hurt him pretty badly. We have World 2, and I believe Larry is our last Koopa.
Yep.
I don't know, well...
He's probably putting on a power-up. Like maybe a P-Wing or something.
Yeah,
or late powers, too.
Well, if he had a P-Wing, I think he would have used it, but yeah. And Larry is a one-hitter, a thick one-hitter, and 31-19. So Raikou has a shot at sub-40 here. As far as fourths are concerned, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 7 possible in play. Oh, William was just a little off on his timing. I think he's just... Is he taking the game over? Now he is.
I mean, for this slice, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Unless you want to cover distance, but it goes at the start of the world, so whatever. Okay.
Was it 2?
If this just does it...
Well, that's... See, again, showcasing a sense of humor.
Yes. As we've seen throughout this tournament, this randomizer has jokes. Okay, it couldn't be that easy.
No, we've got a 2-4. I think 2 fourths up top here. So,
and tank stayed there, which means that's the real one, not the false one.
Right.
He's going for the... He got it. It doesn't save time, but it's funny. It's fun to see. Yeah, it's only one screen, so you may as well check.
Yeah. Nope.
Nah.
Take. Alright, so we got 5F1, so we've had 5F, we've had Navy, 8-Fort, and 5F1 so far as fourth. Other possibles still in play. Both fours are still on the table.
I think we
6F,
I think we saw
6F,
4F2.
oh, you're right. Okay, you're right. 4F1, 6F1, and 7F1.
Alright, is this the answer? Nope!
Nope. So, fort number 4. Where are you? I believe it is the Navy tile. Or no, the
Oh,
regular
sorry.
fort. There. Right there, yeah.
Wow.
So 6F1. So only 4F1 and 7F2 were absent in today's seed. William also playing Carpet Fort. Interesting.
Okay, Bowser's is open for Raikou. Now, was there a panel in front of him, or did I miss it?
There was a stage panel, yes. So we'll have one more stage before he gets to take on Bowser. Unless he's got a cloud, which he does not. And this is pretty straight.
Got the good power, got the right power for it.
Top shelf, saved himself some trouble, but should be fine though. Having some sprite.
Slow down.
Yeah, he had some. Yeah, too many sprites on screen.
Alright, Williams, we're gonna do the same thing that Raikou did.
Yeah, and it's only natural. You play what's in front of you. You would really have to be out of your mind, I think, honestly, to do it any other way. Unless you really want to be contrarian or something.
Alright, hammers to the face, that's all that's left here to do.
Having a little trouble getting close.
Yep.
There it is.
It's a little hard to get used to the velocity of the hammers when you fire them, because it's dependent on your... It's dependent on your momentum. Mario's momentum.
So Raikou's
But anyway, Raikou takes game 1 with a time of
38 on the nose.
flat. And William is done playing this seed. Let's just move on to the next. So yeah, it's typical. All these hammers and no place to really use them.
Unfortunately, no. Which can happen. I mean, even
All right.
before all of this, it was not unheard of for that kind of thing to happen.
All right. So the stream will go black for a moment to do a reboot. So the feeds will not be desynced, perhaps, maybe? We'll see. But if it goes black, don't worry. Anyway, while that's happening, we're gonna get our runner set up for the next game. So, be right back.